Parent challenge. So, here's a story for you. Simple example of parenting. Some Caucasian child called my son the N-word at the park. My son comes home and tells me what happened. I go up to the park. Now, before I said what I said to the child, I asked him where his parents were. Several times. At least 5 or 6. He don't know. Lives across the street from the park, and he don't know where his parents are. Okay. So, I proceeded to tell the child he needs a belt. Who taught him to talk or say that word, or taught him the hateful meaning of that word, and does he even know what the meaning of that word is? No. Apparently, he doesn't know what the meaning of the word is. But he's old enough, he's 13, he should know what he's saying and who he's saying it to, because he could say it to the wrong person, knowing my son is 6 foot. He could have did something terrible to him, but instead he came home and told me. So, doesn't know the meaning of the word, parents aren't home, there you go. So, I said what I said to him, which was he needed a belt. If he ever talked to my son like that again, I was going to give him the belt. And I'm tired. I'm tired of negligent parents not being around and their kids doing and saying whatever they want. So you know what? I went home and I figured he would go home and talk to his parents and say whatever he was going to say to his parents. So I called the cops on myself. The cops showed up. I told him what I said to the child. He says, "Oh, okay, no problem, thank you for giving us a heads up. I'll make sure I go to the other parent's house and follow up." Cop comes back, knocks on the door. I go outside. He says, "Oh, well, it's a big problem. You shouldn't have said this and you shouldn't have said that." I said, "Oh, okay." So he can say what he wants to say to my son and call him the M-word and throw a basketball at the back of his head, but I can't say what I said to him. I didn't touch him. I just made a statement. He needs a belt. His parents should have taught him better, and he should know right from wrong. Well, he has the freedom of speech, is what the cop told me. He has freedom of speech to say what he wants. So he can call my son the N-word. Nothing will happen to him or his parents. But if I say what I want to say to him, I can go to jail. His parents, nothing happened to his parents. They said what they wanted to say, of course. So he comes at me and says that child has a freedom of right of speech. Great. So if he has a freedom of speech, then what's the difference of me having a freedom of speech? And what if my son would have called him a name? I guarantee you, he would have been on the 10 o'clock news. Parent challenge. Yeah.